Welcome, dwellers, to Basement 1F, the place your mom comes to ask why you've been acting so strange lately. I'm Mitch.
And I'm Scary Sallie. Tonight, we're taking to the comments and letting you pick our poison.
That's right. And a big old Basement 1F thank you to Anime Night 8958, who suggested the anthology film Terror Tract.
Hold it right there, my insignificant minions. I have chosen tonight's cinematic waterboarding, a film so diabolical, so terrifying, it will shatter your feeble minds. I present to you...
Actually, Dr. Terrormine, the dwellers already requested Terror Tract for tonight's review.
Terror Tract, you say? Very well. If that's what the dwellers demand, I shall allow it. But know this, next time it'll be my choice, and you will not be spared.
He's touchy.
He sucks. But I'll tell you what, I got a good idea for after the break. We make our own Best of Anthology mixtape.
Oh, that sounds fun. But stay tuned till the end, dwellers, because we have a very special announcement.
It's all flying right into your crazy eyes right after this.
Twilight of the zombies. The tombs are empty, so you can hide. Open the door to nightmares untold. Now the dead walk, and the dead talk. You're already outnumbered, so board up the doors and guard your soul, for the zombies do not play fair. Twilight of the zombies. It's their time, now.
All right, dwellers, we're back, and Sally's got a special treat lined up. She's putting together her very own Best of Anthology mixtape.
Yeah, sure, Mitch. Here are my picks for Sally's Anthology mixtape. First, we have, let's see.
Sally, we're rolling.
God damn it, Mitch, I forgot my list. It was in my head, ready to go, then poof, like a fart in the wind.
Oh, don't worry, Sally. I got your back. I'll pitch some to you. How about we start with Siren from VHS? We saw that one together.
Yes, that one. Creepy atmosphere, terrifying antagonist. It's got everything you want in a horror short.
I like you.
How do you do that? Next up, we gotta do one from Creepshow. How about the one...
Oh, something to tide you over. Leslie Nielsen and Ted Danson in a revenge plot that's as wet as it is deadly. The soggy zombies are pretty damn sweet.
There you go, Sally.
Shut up, I got another one. What's the one where the dude gets pregnant and his dick explodes?
Yeah, Unprotected from Mortuary Collection. See? We're on a roll. Now, how about something else, like from Holidays? Oh wait, Valentine's Day from Holidays.
Yeah? That's the one with the creepy kid and the heart, right? It's super unsettling, and the way it plays with the holiday is just perfect. And that nutty-ass smile the girl has at the end?
Okay, so for the final track of the mixtape, I think we need to go with...
Wait, I've got it! The last one is the Halloween Night Massacre from Trick or Treat. It's everything you want in a horror story. Creepy, bloody, and with a twist that just hits the mark.
Perfect choice, Sally. You really nailed it.
Thanks, Mitch, but I knew I had it all along. So, dwellers, there you have it. My ultimate anthology mixtape. Perfectly curated and terrifyingly good.
Yeah, with a little help.
Maybe, but I'm still taking all the credit. And dwellers, if you've got another suggestion, drop them in the comments. Maybe we'll put together another mixtape soon.
I'm down. Stay tuned. Our review of Terror Tract is next.
And a special announcement to come right after this.
You are really digging that.
I really am.
He doesn't need to speak to leave a lasting impression. From the mind that knows no boundaries comes the scent that knows no limits. Dookie Hands by Art the Clown. For those who dare.
Let's rip this review open before Anime Night 8958 runs out of patience.
So, Terror Tract is an anthology film. For those who don't know, that means that you get a few different stories all tied together.
In the case of Terror Tract, it's tied together by John Ritter's character, Bob Carter, trying to sell houses with some pretty twisted histories. Each house he shows has its own gruesome backstory.
And that's where the movie really shines. Or at least, where it tries to.
It starts off with the first story, Nightmare. It's your typical husband finds out his wife is cheating tale, but with a supernatural twist. The twist, you ask? Not a single goddamn character is likable.
No, really. It's a theme you'll see throughout this movie. No matter the character or motivation, everyone in this movie is a bastard.
Then we have Bobo. This one's about a family that adopts a pet monkey, and things get out of hand almost right away. The daughter's a brat, the dad's a pushover, and Bobo, well, he's just trouble.
The story felt like it was dragging on forever. By the time the action starts, you're already done with these characters. And when the daughter shoots her dad, I was glad the story was almost over.
Same here. Bobo is frustrating more than anything else. The dad's useless, the daughter's annoying, and the whole thing feels like a missed opportunity.
Finally, we get to Come to Granny. It's about a guy having nightmares about a killer called Granny. The twist at the end is decent, but getting there is a slog. It's got that Tales from the Crypt feel, but not in a way that really pays off.
It's one of those stories where you're just waiting for it to end.
The real highlight of the movie is John Ritter segments. See, he's a real estate agent, and his character is just this right mix of charming and creepy. You almost feel bad for him dealing with these cursed neighborhood houses.
The pacing kills it. The ending might be cool, but by then, you're already checking your watch. With a little more punch and a faster pace, it could have been a lot better.
Something does need to be said for the gore. While it wasn't plentiful, it was there, and it was decent.
I feel mean scoring this film badly. It had some bad shit, but the good parts are really good.
I'll say it. It's John Ritter's best horror performance. Dark and funny without taking it too far one way or the other. It's hard to do.
So, here's our final verdict. If you're going to watch Terror Tract, the John Ritter segments are where it's at. Nightmare is okay if you've got the patience, but the other two stories, not so much.
The Bobo segment was an infuriating watch, Heisenberg or not. And the kid had gross Angelica from Rugrats vibes.
We can almost recommend Come to Granny, but not quite. The pacing is just too slow. Overall, stick with the Ritter parts and skip the rest unless you're in the mood for some frustration.
So there you have it, horror hounds. Terror Tract is a mixed bag that leans more towards the boring than brilliant, with a few highlights thanks to John Ritter.
And remember, if a real estate agent is a little too eager to sell, there is definitely a reason why.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following. Sweet, delicious brains. Use them for making monsters or just a midnight snack. Brains. And by that demon that chases you down the hallway in the middle of the night but disappears when you turn around. It's not just you, it wants all of us. And by basement1f.com, where you can get shirts, pillows, buttons, all kinds of things. Basement1f.com.
Thanks for hanging in, dwellers. We've got some big news to share, and honestly, we're a bit mind blown over here.
Seriously, you guys have been amazing. The recent subs, likes, comments, and TikTok followers, it's been unreal. We're so grateful for all the love.
It's wild to see how fast this community is growing. We see you and we appreciate every one of you. And because of your awesome support, we're excited to announce to launch the Basement 1F Patreon.
That's right. We've got some cool tiers for you, including early access to episodes, exclusive content, and our Patreon-only t-shirt. This t-shirt is a one-of-a-kind design devoted to my own cult, Sallie's Sinister Circle, and the only way to get it is by joining our Patreon.
Plus, you'll get to see behind-the-scenes content, hear some of Sallie's outtakes, and even help us decide on future episodes. We've got some great content lined up, including a long-promised documentary on a band named by the Dwellers. In this case, the name of the band, Car Crash Fistfight, comes from Dweller Empire Night 9220.
So if you want to dive deeper into the madness with us, get your hands on that exclusive t-shirt, and help us get more ambitious in Terra City, head over to our Patreon. We can't wait to see you there.
Thanks again for all the support, Dwellers. We're just getting started, and with you by our sides, the sky's the limit.
We're in the sky.
Okay, higher.
Stay spooky, Dwellers.
We'll see you on the next episode of Basement 1F.
Later, Gators.